I got the idea from a friend, and she wanted to remain anonymous. So
tell what the idea is.
to honor our police by putting blue bows and blue ribbons in our blue bows on our trees, and blue lights in our windows, and this lamp here, and that lamp there will have blue bulbs in. We'll take the shades off, and we'll put blue bulbs in so you can see it through the windows. And we also have welcome lights in all the windows upstairs that will have little blue bulbs in them. And the attic has a welcome light in it, which will also have a blue bulb. And blue, basically to honor the police. Blue strong. Blue strong.
Okay. And why do you think that is necessary?
Because our police don't get the credit for what they do. They just don't. Basically what we hear is negative responses, negative things about our police department. And if it weren't for the police, we wouldn't be safe. And
is there anything specific that's happened lately that got you thinking that? Because it seems we go all of a sudden. There's a lot of different things.
Yeah,
like
there's been a lot in the news that has really been negative, with police being shot, and that young policeman that was shot in New York. And I saw his wife at his funeral, and it just basically upset me to see the sorrow she was going through for the loss of her young husband. And I decided it's time something is done about honoring the police in Conneaut. Saturday, January 24th. It'll be the fourth Saturday of every January. And I'm doing it in January because hopefully we'll have snow. And with the blue lights in the windows and the blue bows, they'll really stand out. We won't have the green and the grass and the shrubs to detract from the blue. And that's why I think it would be good being done in January.
You would think other people should do?
Same thing. Blue lights, blue ribbons.
Can you buy blue light bulbs?
Yeah, we went to Home Depot.
Home Depot, Lowe's, in their light department, just pick up regular 25, 40 watt light bulbs. They have the regular screw-in bases. They'll fit right in any light. We're going to have them on our two side lights and on the front porch, on the light on the front porch.
Yeah, he's also putting a blue light in the front porch light. And he's also covering, we have a strobe light highlighting our house address on the house. And Jim bought blue cellophane to put over that. So it'll highlight the house in blue, hopefully. We're hoping that'll work. So basically just to get a blue effect. And we're asking people to honk when they go by. And hopefully the police will stop by maybe and say hello. And Keith Schreiber's offering the police a free lunch that day.
Oh, at the Dairy Queen.
At the Dairy Queen. And here's your sign. We're picking up a banner this afternoon that they're making for us. And they're going to put Blue Strong on it. And the U in blue is going to be like a police officer's shield.
Oh, talking about signage for businesses and stuff. So you're asking businesses with signs.
Right, their marquees and their signs. If they can put up January 24th, Police Officers Appreciation Day, and or put it up maybe the day before. We just want this to spread and to get bigger every year.
We are all excited to see what kind of response the community will have. We do appreciate being appreciated, of course, and we do get it occasionally, but having this type of event will hopefully motivate us to have more action, or interaction rather, with the residents of the city on a positive note.
Because you meet a lot of the less positive people in the community. That's who you interact with the most of.
That is our job, and we do get called to a lot of houses where people have the issues, and we try and help them through that. And sometimes that involves an arrest, and we're going to make one part happy. You go to a domestic and you have two people that are fighting, you might make one person happy by arresting the other person, male or female, but usually neither one is going to be happy. It's hard sometimes. We've all been on the job for a while now, all of us over 7 years I think here. We do sometimes feel that we do respond to the same houses and the same people. We have dealings with them, and it is hard to separate those feelings. But we do our best, and every day is a new day, and we try and be positive when we go out there.
they'll see, and don't take me wrong on this, shooting somebody is not a small
Well,
thing.
I was going to ask
but
that. I mean,
how many good things they do in proportion to the number of bad things that get reported.
Yeah.
But are you concerned like about when there are reports of a 12-year-old boy that's shot in Cleveland and he's kind of just left there?
I think a lot of it is irresponsible journalism, where they take it and they sensationalize the negative point of it, where, all right, they shot a 12-year-old.
There's not much positive about that.
But they don't delve into the reason he was shot. Or like these other guys, you know, what were they doing wrong to start with? They don't really highlight that area. It's always the fact a policeman showed up and a policeman shot him.
A lot of people don't understand the split decisions that officers have to make. Oftentimes, it sometimes turns out bad. Most of those situations, I think the officers were vindicated or did the appropriate action and were recognized that was okay, what they did, what they had to do. Nobody comes to work to want to shoot somebody.
And they never know what they're going to. They get the call
Yeah.
over the radio. They never know what it's going to be.
And I've always said, you know, what person would take a job not knowing whether or not they're going to come home that day? So I give a lot of credit to the police officers who respond to calls not knowing what they're about, like Jim said.
Is there a specific time on this date, or is it like all
Just
day?
no, all day. These are the beautiful bows that A.C. Moore, did I get that
A.C.
right?
Moore.
A.C. Moore in Erie, Pennsylvania made for us. These are going to be hung on the trees. And I think they did a beautiful job. We have two trees out there, and so we have the two bows. And, of course, with our blue lights in the windows and our strobe light, and the house should be pretty well blue. I talked to Chief Burlingham before I started any of this because I wanted to get his permission to make sure that it was okay to do something like this. And, you know, his comment basically was most of the calls he get are negative.
Yeah. One other thing I wanted to kind of touch on, though, that was a year ago, Laney Powell thing.
Yes.
And I was kind of impressed. I went to that very cold candlelight vigil, and you saw all of those police officers standing there.
Yeah.
So this is, you know, some people may perceive that all the police officers are the kind of the Jack Webb, by the book kind of thing, but that kind of thing affects police officers.
It does.
They think about they could be their kid or somebody they know or whatever.
Most of us all have kids here, or young ones especially. There's a lot of us that do right now. And that was hard for everybody here. Because you do put in your own mind that this could happen to your child. And it was nice that the officers were able to do that and be there. They only have the poor, bad interactions with the officers. We stop them for speeding or a traffic violation. And most people that we deal with do appreciate us being out there, but nobody likes receiving a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate, but we do have to enforce those laws to keep everyone safe.